You know, when the explorers and trappers first came west, they devised a way of cooking bread over an open fire, and this way is called making bannock. This is from the Gaelic word meaning bread. So come with me now and I'll show you how to make it yourself.
Alright, bannock bread. Now those pioneers didn't happen to have a whole grocery store that they were carting around with them, so they had to make do with some simple ingredients. For this, we need 3 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of bear fat. You can also use shortening if you don't happen to have a bear. 3 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 of a cup of water. No more. So let's get started. There could be a gold rush at any minute. So you get your bear fat or shortening and mix it in with the flour to make a stiff dough. It's usually best just to mix this by hand. So break it into little chunks, move it around. Give it a good mix. Kind of squeeze them together like that. Push your thumb on your fingers like you're trying to squeeze it through. Takes a while. Okay, now we've done all of our mixing. So now it's time to make a little well right in the center of all your mixing that you've done. And add in the water. A bit at a time, but no more than 3/4 of a cup. I don't care how much you want to put in. Be too much. Now we mix that around to make an actual dough. You can see that what we've got now is something approaching a dough you could actually use. So to make bannock bread, what we do now is take about 1/4 of that off, roll it into a ball, about the size of a chicken egg, flatten it out on a board and flatten it down with your hands, or you can use a rolling pin till it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. Looks like a small pancake. Alright, now that we've got that done, there's one more very important part. A stick. In order to make bannock bread over a campfire, you need a stick to put it on. So now we've got our bannock. It's flattened like this. You find a stick and you wrap it all around there. Good and tight. On one end of a stick.
Well, we've got our bannock, we've got our stick, we've got our fire. So let's put them all together and make bannock bread.
Just stick this over the fire. Not quite in the flames. Hopefully.
And leave it until it's golden brown. Now that looks just about right. Homemade bannock bread. Slide it off there.
I think I'll break me off a piece. Whew, it's hot. Try it.
No wonder those pioneers like this so much.
That was good.